What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to WrestleMania 12. Now, I know I'm not supposed to be doing WrestleMania 12, it's 24/7's job, but unfortunately, 24/7 was unable to film this video. He had something going on. He is okay, he will be okay. I will let him kind of in his next video he does, I will let him kind of go into more detail about why he couldn't. That's why it wasn't posted last week. But I said I would do it for him. This way it at least gets posted. So you guys are getting 2 WrestleMania reviews this week. Today, WrestleMania 12. Tomorrow or the next day, I will do WrestleMania 13, which is the one I'm supposed to be doing. So, yeah, this video right here is WrestleMania 12. I'm doing it for 24/7, so let's get right into it. I do have my clipboard, got my pen. Let's do this. This happened on March 31st, 1996 in Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim, California. 18,853 people in attendance. The opening match was a 6-man tag match. The British Bulldog, Owen Hart, and Vader versus Ahmed Johnson, Jake Roberts, and Yokozuna. 24/7 told me that he liked this match. I think he liked it a little more than I did because I didn't really care much for it. Yokozuna and Vader had a good segment kind of at the beginning, the two of them. And then after that, it just kind of went downhill. I didn't care much for it. It wasn't terrible. I gave it 2 stars. It was okay. 24/7 it didn't give me his star ratings on every match, but I do have a little bit of what he has to say in each one. The British Bulldog, Owen Hart, and Vader win the match. Again, I give it 2 stars. I thought it was just a slightly under average. Not terrible, not great either, just kind of there. Up next, the Hollywood Backlot Brawl between Goldust and Roddy Piper. I'm sorry for my wrinkly shirt. I just did laundry and I needed a shirt to put on for this, so I just grabbed this one. Anyway, Hollywood Backlot Brawl, Goldust versus Roddy Piper. This was, I guess if you want to call it, the first ever cinematic match. 24/7 told me that this match was harmless fun. He enjoyed it for what it was, as did I. Piper goes crazy with a baseball bat. Roddy Piper actually breaks his hand in this match. He legit actually broke it. They air actual footage from the O.J. Simpson vehicle chase. So the vehicle chase you guys see isn't Piper and Goldust chasing each other. That's actual footage from the O.J. Simpson vehicle chase that they aired. Why they aired that one, I have no clue, but they did. They come back to the arena. They start brawling some more. Goldust ends up having women's lingerie underneath his uniform, his gear, whatever you call that, for some reason. Roddy Piper picks up the victory. I gave it 2.5 stars. Better than the opening match for me. 24/7 might disagree. For me, it was better slightly. I liked it to a point. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Savio Vega. This is the only match 24/7 did not give me his thoughts about, so you guys have just mine. I believe this was Stone Cold's first ever singles match on pay-per-view. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, this match just was okay. Not exciting, nothing real boring either. Not horrible, but not good. Some decent back and forth action. Stone Cold did have some like unique reversals to Savio Vega. At one point, there was a referee bump. Ted DiBiase gets involved. He puts a belt in the ring for Stone Cold to use. Stone Cold picks up the victory. I gave it 2 stars. Like, it's okay. Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus The Ultimate Warrior. This is The Ultimate Warrior's last WrestleMania match. It is Triple H's first WrestleMania match. 24/7 told me that Triple H looked good. Ultimate Warrior did not look so good. I mean, this was Warrior's first pay-per-view match in many years. I think like 5 or 6 years at this point. The match opens up with Triple H immediately hitting a pedigree on Ultimate Warrior. Warrior no-sells it, does his thing where he lifts him up in the gorilla press, drops him down, does a splash. 1, 2, 3. Match over. Ultimate Warrior wins. Freaking Warrior's entrance was longer than this match, and Ultimate Warrior typically has a pretty quick entrance anyway. So, yeah, this match was like 15 seconds. I gave it 0 stars, and I think 24/7 would agree. Flip the piece of paper over. Up next, we have what was, in my opinion, and 24/7's opinion, we both agree on this, the best match of the show. Or at least I think he would say that. The Undertaker versus Diesel. This match still holds up to this day. It's a great match. A lot of brawling immediately, like right as the bell rings, they go after each other. Taker goes for a flying clothesline. Diesel moves out of the way. Taker then tries to use a chair, and Diesel moves out of the way. Diesel at one point hits Undertaker with 2 jackknife power bombs. Undertaker kicks out. Undertaker hits a tombstone on Diesel. 1, 2, 3. Match over. Undertaker's 5-0 at WrestleMania. This was awesome. I loved this match. I gave it 3.5 stars. Best match on the show. Still not phenomenally great, but of what we've had so far on the show, this is by far the best one. 24/7 agrees. All he wrote here, or told me to say, is that it was good and he enjoyed it. And then the main event, a 60-minute Iron Man match for the WWE Championship. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. 24/7 told me to say that this match was just average. I think it's slightly above average. Him and I both think it is overrated. A lot of people say it's phenomenal match, 5 stars. Like, no, it's not. Not for me, not for 24/7. I do think it's a little better than he does, than 24/7 does, but still not 5 stars. No way. The match, it's 60 minutes, okay? So it's 1 hour, but it's like 30 minutes of rest holds. A lot of rest holds in this match, and that's why it's kind of boring. Slightly overrated. When it's not rest holds, everything else that goes on is good. Like Shawn Michaels accidentally super kicking a timekeeper, which is Tony Chimel. The slingshot into the corner. Shawn Michaels flying over the top rope. There's a ref bump. Shawn diving to the outside on the Bret. Bret throws Shawn over the ring post to the floor. Bret Hart with a suicide dive. There's a superplex at one point. Just the stuff that happens is good. But there's a lot of rest holds for at least half of it. 30 minutes at least. It's got to be. I didn't time it, but it's got to be pretty close to 30 minutes. And that's why it's boring, because there's a lot of times just sitting there in a rest hold doing nothing. And that's why 24/7 said it was average. I think it's slightly above. I still enjoyed it. The good stuff that wasn't wrestled was awesome. I gave it 3.5 stars. 24/7, though he didn't give me his star ratings, he would probably give it maybe 2 or 2.5. The match goes into sudden death, no pinfalls, no submission, tap outs at all at the end of the hour. It goes into sudden death. Shawn Michaels hits a super kick on Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels wins. The boyhood dream finally comes true for Shawn Michaels. 3.5 stars. It was good, but it's slightly overrated. At the end of the day, this show overall, it's okay. I gave it like a 5.5 out of 10. I think 24/7 might agree with me. Kind of seems like he does in a way. Give or take half a point. He might go 5, he might go 6. I went 5.5. That seems kind of about right. Yeah, that was WrestleMania 12. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, I will let 24/7 kind of explain why he couldn't do this on his own if he wants. He doesn't have to. I'm not expecting him to. But he will be back for WrestleMania 14 next week. Because this was his, I still have to do WrestleMania 13, so that will come either tomorrow or the next day. It's coming though. Alright, so thanks so much for watching. 24/7 will be back soon. I will be back very soon, tomorrow or the next day, with WrestleMania 13, so stick around for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.